This is Jason Expeditions. So it's welcome to historic Peachland. Let's try it. Historic Peachland. And here's one of the benefits coming early in the morning is I get the beach to myself. There it is. So as you can see, quite the view. You wonder why a lot of people come out to visit Peachland. You're seeing some of the reasons. And a little close-up of the beach. I'll give you an idea of what the actual sand is like. So there it is. Now, one thing I notice right away is once I get past 5:30 a.m., it's around 6 now, well, from here on in, you hear traffic. So, obviously, it's a very beautiful place to do your boating. And as a thought, when it comes to coming onto this beach, although very nice round stones, don't think of this beach as fine sand. On the other side of the coin is, there's a lot of really nice pebbles that you can collect here. And a good stretch of beach. And if you haven't noticed by the sounds of vehicles, right off of the highway. So the actual beach is called Antlers Beach Regional Park. And there's the sign. And that's heading off south. And then when you want to go up to Kelowna, well then, that's Kelowna. A little bit of our sunrise. Nice little quick view. And now, I continue. As I walk along this park, see a little bit of the shrubbery and what all's happening out here. Sort of reflecting on how, if you pick the right time of day, you really get all these beautiful places to yourself. Now, the other aspect is, you do have to understand that because it's right beside the highway, that yes, you're going to hear the sound of traffic. That's just the way it is. But this is Wildlife Fence Project funded by. Well, I got limits on how much I want to read this early in the morning. But obviously, if you make your plans, and you can come in a little early, you can book a spot and then just enjoy. So they have a number of picnic tables. They got the washrooms, and that's about it. just wanted to walk the length of this park a bit before I get back onto the road. And why not? Let's just take another walk to the beach. And, well, just enjoy things. So, slightly different perspective. Round and round I go. Where the beach and everything goes, nobody really knows. So there you go. As for activity, well, let's just say there's not a lot of people up as early as me, except on this beach. Now, that being said, I'm sure you've been hearing the sounds of everyone else driving around here, trying to get to where they're trying to get to, like myself. So, it's not like there's no activity. Just different people doing different stuff, different things. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing some more of what Peachland offers. And since I'm doing this, if I'm correct, May 22nd, 2026, this is an actual updated version of what it's like. And sometimes I've noticed this, which is irritating to me at times, but hey, why not? Say, make your observations. So here's one of my observations. At times, YouTube will bring up some posting, and obviously a very good video, which just happens to be 7 years old, or 4 years old, or so forth and so on, because it got a lot of likes, a lot of views. So it says, hey, algorithms say, hey, this is popular. This is cutting edge. And I'm going, this is, in this case, old. And old not necessarily always good. So maybe by sending something a little bit more updated, you all can get a better view of things, but please don't forget the other videos. I'm sure they've been produced with far more care and really nice editing and maybe a good voiceover. I can't be bothered to do that, or maybe just simply I haven't the resources. But either way, the experiment goes on, and now I will be leaving Antlers Beach Regional Park, and I'm off further south. Never take for granted that history can change, so I'll read this as fast as I can. The Okanagan Mountain Fire of 2003, directly across Lake Okanagan on August 16, 2003. Lightning struck a tree at Squally Point. The ensuing blaze consumed over 25,000 hectares as it spread to Kelowna, Mira Canyon, and Naramata. You know what? You always wish you can say this stuff without interference, but I'm not on a movie set, am I? This is live. More than 33,000 people were evacuated and 238 homes were destroyed or damaged. The Mira Canyon section of the Trans-Canada Trail saw 12 historic wooden railway trestles destroyed and 2 steel ones damaged. So sometimes there's certain sites that you can see at one point in time, and then you can't. So just a note about historical sites and natural wonders. don't always think that they're going to be there based on your time scale. Things change. Well, welcome to Crescent Beach Public Access. And here's the sign, so you know where I'm actually taking this from. And now I'll go down to the beach. Crescent Beach is very nice, and they don't allow you to be here between 11 p.m. and 6 a.m. So outside of that, you can. And since it is now 6:30 a.m., yeah, I can come down here. And you know what? Right now, as you can probably guess, it is quiet, but nice. So here's a little view as I come to the beach. And so another little preview of life in Peachland. So there you go. Just give you a little bit of a view of everything. And back at you. This is actually, it's a real nice drive to just come down here, and quite enjoyable. This is Jason Expeditions.